Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and as I promised, here is the second video for Orient Bambino new releases, and today we're going to check out the Bambino Open Heart. I did the small seconds recently, and now I'm just going to do the Open Heart, which is just another version of the Bambino. It's got an open heart around the 9 o'clock position, so it brings another offering, I guess, in the Open Heart catalog of Orient. They used to basically just have the Moderno, which was discontinued, unfortunately, 38 millimeters. I know, I'm sorry. But then they had the Esteem, which is still around, and then the Envoy or Envoy came out around October of 2017. I thought that was going to be it, but then boom, the Bambino Open Heart came out, which makes the Envoy or Envoy, again, I don't know how to pronounce it, a little bit weird. It's kind of like a misplaced child. I don't know where it fits. It's like fancier than the Bambino. Anyway, I think I've shown that one in the past. If not, go to the website and check it out. But let's check out the Bambino Open Heart now. Okay, so if you watched the last video I did on the Bambino small seconds, you'll see I was upset because they didn't have a blue dial. Well, they answered my prayers and made a blue dial in the Open Heart version. So this is, if you also remember those wacky new part numbers that we're going to have with Epson, RA-AG000-5L10A. So this is the Bambino Open Heart with the blue dial. It does retain the exact same case dimensions. We're at 40.5 in diameter, 12 millimeters thick. It's going to be 46 tip to tip, and yes, your favorite, a 21 millimeter lug width. So your options are limited. I'm sorry about that. Domed hardened mineral crystal. You can see that nice dome on it. It has a well, this guy's got a blue leather strap, with a signed buckle. And like the small seconds, it is 30 meters water resistant thanks to the pop back, no longer a screw down case back, which is fine, really. I know some people have gotten bent out of shape about it, but it's a dress watch, so I'm not sure what you really want. And pop backs by no means are a sign of low quality. I have $1,500 Loco Pallet watches that are pop-back watches. So there's really nothing wrong with that. Let's get into the heart of this thing literally. So it is a hand winding, can wind it with the crown, and automatic, see the rotor moving, hand winding and hacking, pull the crown at the time, whoops, and the seconds hand stops, you can see it right there. That seconds hand jiggling is normal when I set the time. I know someone's going to ask about it. And when you start the watch up again, the seconds hand kicks right up and moves. This is an Orient movement F6T22 automatic movement. And you can look at the rotor and you can see the movement number. This one's 22 joules. The small seconds was 24 joules in the last video I did. Obviously, having the offset seconds wheel requires a couple more gears to do its job, so it's got more joules. And then obviously the standout here, though, is the Open Heart. So now if I tilt the watch down, the rotor moves out of the way, and you can see right through the balance wheel. I'll stop the watch, and you can see. Let's see how close we can get in on it. 1 second. There you go. You can see the balance wheel is stopped. You can probably see a spoke or two, and I'm going to start the watch up. And there it goes, and you can see do you see those two little red things moving back and forth at the bottom? Those are Pallet Jewels, and they are engaging and disengaging the escape wheel, which I don't know if you're really going to see it. I don't have a microscope. But there's another gear down there, the escape wheel, that the Pallet Jewels basically go in and out. They get impulse jewels. Excuse me, there's not the impulse jewels. They are the Pallet Jewels. They get impulsed in and out. And on the other side of that, there's an impulse pin that the fork is oscillating against. Check out some of my earlier watch and learn videos. I know I discussed things like this. Also prominent is the ruby or jewel at the center right there. And whatever that cloverleaf spring is, it is the shock protection of the watch. Again, I did a watch and learn on shock protection. So you might want to check that one out. So it's the blue dial. It's got the conventional Bambino markers in hand, silver. The price point is going to be right around 200 bucks, just like the small seconds that I showed you in the last video. Like I said, it's a matching blue strap. This is really nice. I mean, the small second sells extremely well. This one so far, not so great, and I just think it's because it's the Open Heart. I don't think it's in everybody's style, and also I do think the small seconds is a much nicer designed watch. Yes, I'm actually saying that. That's my opinion. Not design as far as reliability, just as far as, you know, just your taste. I think the small seconds is a little more elegant with the dial at the bottom. But anyway, so this is the blue model. Like I said, there are 5 of them, so I'll hop on over to the next one. So here we've got the rose gold model. That's the 1S101A. It is a stark white dial. I know I discussed this in the small seconds video. It's not a pearlescent dial at all. It is indeed stark white with rose gold hands and accents. So you can really see the dial there. Beautiful dome crystal. You know, even if you don't like open hearts, you still got to agree, like I do, it's a knockout of a watch. You notice water resistant is spelled out. The older Bambinos, people couldn't stand that said water resist. So you have your ant now if you were missing your ant. And like before, a standard exhibition case back to see the movement in action. It comes on a brown grained strap with a matching signed buckle. Cool looker. And then if you want to go just straight plain white dial, it's this one. This is the, what is it, the 3 or something? It's the 2. These numbers are killing me. 2S10A. Is a white dial, small second, silver indices, silver hands. The hands are on top of each other at the moment. There we go. Obviously, you can see we've omitted a date in this model. I don't think I mentioned that before. We gave up the date for the Open Heart. Probably a good move. Would have made the dial look too busy, in my opinion. Whereas on the small seconds, I think it worked out well. So this is the plain white dial, brown strap, signed Orient buckle, around the same price point, about 200 bucks. So looking good. Next one up, yellow gold 3S, the one I probably like the least out of the bunch. Just not a fan of the yellow gold, too loud. Again, my opinion. You might like it, and that's fine. One of the best-selling Bambinos is the green dial in the yellow gold case. So, you know, what do I know? I guess, huh? But there you go. Same exact watch, same strap you saw before, matching buckle, looking good. And the last one is the 4B. Like the small seconds, you know, you see as I tilt it up towards my shirt and the reflections hit it, it does not have the greatest legibility. So these watches tend to be one of the slower sellings of the bunch, the black dial dresses. The silver just picks up different reflections, and sometimes it's hard to read if you don't have good eyesight. I personally don't have a problem reading it. I wear black dress watches from Orient, and I don't have a problem. But I know with some people it does become an issue, and I understand that. But black is your classic dress watch. You know, I'd say the watch is thin enough to fit under a shirt cuff. So really, you know, it's a nice dress watch with something different. That Open Heart. The Open Heart to me is a point of discussion. That's something someone might look at, and if they're staring at it for more than 2 or 3 seconds, besides the seconds hand moving, they will see, even if it's against your wrist, they'll see something moving, and that might start up a conversation. You know, what the heck is wrong with your watch, or something to that effect. And then you can explain to them, and you can tell them to check out the Watch and Learn series, and then I can get someone else watching. Just kidding. Maybe I'm not. But that's the last one of the bunch. What I'm going to do next is I'll pop one on the wrist, and we can check it out. So there it is on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. Looks great. Obviously, I chose the blue one. What a nice looking watch. I wish they did the small seconds in blue, but they didn't. And still, though, it fits great. It's great looking. Don't let my taste dissuade you from anything. Just not my thing. But got it. Even if you don't care for it, you know, aesthetically, you got to agree. It is certainly sharp looking. So this has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you the Orient Bambino Open Heart. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so yet. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below, and I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.